this is You Do What? To my right is Dur.
Hey, everybody! Good to be back. To my right is the unquestionably awesome Orin?
All right, yeah, that's me. It's great to be back here, and I have the distinguished pleasure of introducing our host, Mr. Chip Buttons.
Thank you, panel. Yes, I'm your host, Charles Buttons, but as always, you can call me Chip. Welcome to another episode of You Do What? Before we get started, I would like to say hello to some of our viewers. Bearcat Girl, Star Killer, and KVS. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Now, if you've never seen our show before, the rules of the game are very simple. The panelists to my left will be trying to guess the names of various jobs. They'll do this by asking me yes or no questions. If they get a yes, they'll get to keep asking me questions. If it's a no, it is a strike against the panel. 10 strikes and the round is done. Panelists, do you understand the rules?
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Wonderful. Well, we are just going to jump right into our first round, and we'll put the name of this job up on the board so that you guys can get a sense of how to play. Perfect. All right, you've got it in your brains. And we are going to start with our newest panel member, Dr. Doodle.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Oh, good.
Always.
Well, what is your first question?
My first question is this job in the arts?
It is not in the arts, no. That's
That's
the
a
first
very
strike.
interesting.
Excellent question, though.
Are you still going by Dur or is it DR again?
Oh, yeah, no, Dur.
All right, Dur, take it away.
No, I mean, yes, Dur.
Yes, Dur.
Not like, no, Dur.
Oh,
I
I
didn't mean
got
to be
it,
rude.
don't worry.
Anyway, okay. Is this a salary position?
It is salary, yes.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeet!
yeah, that's one.
Yeet indeed.
Yes. Aw, Chip.
I'm
Yeet.
trying to be hipper. It's not working.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, thanks.
It totally is.
Thank you, Dur.
You're totally rad.
Oh, I
Nobody
appreciate
says
it.
rad anymore. Just
Good. Noted.
Sorry, I just did. I just
Noted
did.
in
Bring it
my
back. Bring it
brain.
back. Throw it back.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Does this job have customers?
There are customers. They're not directly, usually they're not interacting directly with their customers, but they are serving a customer.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
I will say yes.
yes.
Serving a
There are customers. Okay. Does this job provide a service?
It does, yes.
Okay. Okay. Does this job take place indoors?
It does not take place indoors, no.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Over to Orin,
Well,
who I'm
that's
very
interesting.
much looking forward to chatting with more today.
Oh, well, I can't wait to chat with you, Chip. I've been thinking about it all week. I got a whole list of duties to go over with you.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
going to be good back here.
He said duties.
Good.
Yeah. Well,
What
that
is your
happened.
first question,
So,
Orin?
I was wondering, this job that takes place outdoors,
Yes.
do you have to wear a uniform when you do this job?
I believe that sometimes you have to wear a uniform. I'm going to say yes. I think there's a uniform of
Oh,
sorts.
good. So maybe a uniform.
Yes, I believe there's a uniform.
This outside job, is it a physical job?
It is a physical job, yes.
Okay. So you would consider it to be a workout to do this job.
I don't know if I'd consider it a workout. I think
Oh.
it could be depending on where you're doing this job, but it's definitely physical in nature.
Interesting.
So I'll let you continue.
Okay. Well, all right. So with that, can you only do? Wait, hold on. Yes or no? No, bugger. All right. So this job requires a specific kind of location to be done.
Yes, I would say yes.
All right.
There is one key element that needs to be present for this job.
One key element, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, that key element is not the weather.
Correct.
Okay, it's not the weather. That's good. That key element has to do with. Let me think about how I want to say this.
Take your
How
time.
about that key element is not water?
That is correct as well.
Oh, good. Well, so we're outside. We're not in the weather, and we don't care about the water. Boy. This job does not work with animals.
Correct.
Oh, gosh, what are you
On
doing
a roll,
outside
Orin.
there? What are you doing outside there?
You're doing great, man.
Well, I don't really know I
mean, narrowing it down for sure.
Okay. well,
Very
that's
helpful
true,
for
yes.
us.
Yeah.
We blew it.
So let's see here. It's okay, Mr. Doodle. All right. So does this job does not have anything to do with janitorial waste management?
It does not have to do with waste management. No.
Okay, all right. Well, we're still working backwards, but it's going.
You're doing great.
Oh boy. All right, we're gonna take a shot here. This job you do by yourself?
Not always. You can, but
Okay,
sometimes
well.
you have, I think, a partner in this.
All right. So you'd say primarily a partner. That's a no.
I'm gonna check with my judges. I actually believe it is primarily alone. But I'm gonna ask my judges very quickly if they know.
All right, judges, let's hear it.
Let's find out.
What?
So yes, because it can be done in a pair.
Oops,
So we're gonna
you're
say
talking to
it's
me?
not solo, and that'll be a no, and we'll move back on over to Dr. Doodle.
Well, it was nice talking to
That
you.
was a lovely run.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good job.
Thanks,
What a run. Wow. I'm reeling from how many he was able to get accomplished there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I don't think I'm going to do as well.
You can do it, Dr. Doodle. I believe in you.
We believe in you.
Thank you. Sometimes that's all I need. I'm going to focus on space, on just
Okay.
for the others. Is this job a outside job that takes place? Does it need it? So it has to take place in a specific location.
There's various locations that can take place. I should clarify. This is a job that you could find all over, but when I say there's one key element that's needed for this job, it's the one thing they're working with. But it can take place anywhere, any climate.
So,
Oh
what?
boy, this is crazy.
Does it not take place in the woods?
It would not take place in the woods, correct?
Does it not? So we know the water was identified. Does this not take place by a highway?
It could. It could take place by a highway, depending on where they were needed. I wouldn't rule out near a highway, no. So that's going to be a no, I guess. And we'll move on over to Dur.
Okay, Chip,
Yes,
there's been a lot of, negative questions.
indeed there have been.
Can you, clarify for me what we have so far?
This job is not in the arts.
Yes.
It is salaried.
Yes.
There are customers, although it's usually not directly customer facing.
Gotcha.
It provides a service. It's outdoors. There is a form of a uniform involved.
'Kay.
It is a physical job.
'Kay.
There's no specific location where this would take place, but I said there is a specific element that needs to be there for them to perform this job.
Okay.
Water has no effect on it, it doesn't take place in the woods usually.
'Kay.
It could be near a highway.
'Kay.
No animals are involved. It is not waste management, and it could be a solo job or often in a pair.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't, to clarify, the judges asked me to clarify this. It doesn't need to take place near or far away from water,
Okay.
like the sea or the ocean or a lake.
So, location is kind of just meh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's strange.
Does this... Ooh! Is this job dangerous?
It can be, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's dangerous, guys. Okay, so, I have a joke. Is this job electric?
It is not electric, no.
I see where you were going.
That's how we were going with that, yeah.
See where you were going. That was pretty clever.
All right,
like the
Orin.
Now, I'm gonna try to focus here on the idea that there are two. Oh boy, what are you doing down there? You all right?
He threw up.
Oh,
Oh, we'll
Sorry.
get that all cleared
Just a
up.
little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean, it was a good round. It was a good. You don't need to be nervous.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. I had a really, a week old chimichanga
Oh,
That's
just before.
horrid. That's a horrid thing to
But this is going to be a really exciting show because of it.
do. It
Promise.
It isn't. No. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Go for it,
So,
Orin.
all right. So, like you said, you tend to work with someone else. Do you work in pairs when you work with
Yes.
someone else? All right. It's with one other person,
Typically, yes.
typically. When you work with this other person, are you both doing the same job?
Yes, indeed you are.
Okay. All right. Boy, oh boy. And both of your job, obviously, they're both physical because you're both doing the
Yes,
same
both are
thing.
physical.
All right. Is a vehicle involved in this job?
Not primarily beyond getting to the place you're going.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Thank you.
Well, yes.
All right. Dr. Doodle.
Does this job involve digging of any kind?
No, it does not.
So no line.
No digging.
No
All
lines
right.
of power or anything.
Okay.
Dur.
Do you need special training for this job?
I'm going to check my notes. I believe there is some training involved because you have to use some specific equipment. So I'd
Gotcha.
say yes.
Okay. And it's not electric.
No, it is not electric.
Well, oh, sorry. That was just more of a clarified
yes,
than a.
yes.
Yeah.
Either way, it'd still be your turn. So
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Does this job? Oh. I don't think I'm closer to the answer. Does this job involve trains?
it does not involve trains. No. All right,
Oop.
Orin.
Chip, how many strikes are we at right
We
now?
are at 8 strikes right now.
Oh, that's
boy.
too many strikes. Can we
That
get?
is-
Does anyone have any way to get rid of strikes?
No, that's
You
not.
could
That's not a
chimichanga
possibility.
them.
Yeah.
All right.
The
could.
strikes
Or-
only increase.
Oh boy. All right. All right. So, let's see here. What the heck are you doing with someone else?
We could confer.
Outside. Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can
All right,
totally
let's
confer. So the panel members are going to confer, and I'll just have a lovely chat with the audience. If you have any questions for me or the panel members, feel free to send them my way. I saw that someone in the audience was saying how Orin seems like this more stable brother of the two, of Ansel and him, and so far I'd agree. There's definitely some elements of Ansel in there, but I'm trying not to let my bias shine through. It's fine. So I'm excited to get to know him, though. I have many questions about Ansel that I feel we'll probably pour over into after the show. Because I don't know where he is right now, but I'm sure we will find out. So, we have something from the audience here. It says the panel should use more negative questions because it seemed to be going better when they did. I will let them know that I agree. The double negatives seem to be working quite well for them, so hopefully that continues. But right now, I don't think they're gonna figure it out, but we're gonna see. All right, panel. I think it's time to come back.
All right. Everybody back up. Here
Okay.
All right. We are going to start with Orin.
Wait, yeah, that's me still.
It is your
All
turn.
right. So, all right, let's try this one first. I'm gonna go with the negative again. Just take a shot here.
All right.
There are no special tools required for this job.
Oh, judges, they definitely do use tools. Would we call them special tools?
Yeah, it would have to be specific just for this job.
I'd say yes. Special tools and equipment are involved.
Oh,
And so that was a negative.
boy,
so
so I lost that
That's
one. All
9
right.
strikes, and we're heading back on over to Dr.
Doodle, you gotta take us there.
I'll take us into a garbage can, I think.
Oh, let's have some more faith in ourselves, Doodle. Come on.
Ah.
All right. Well, I tried. So go ahead.
Let me try here. Man, can we do one last recap?
Oh, why not? So it's not in the arts. It is salaried. There are customers, but it's usually not customer facing. They provide a service outdoors. There is typically a sort of uniform involved. It's a physical job. There's one specific element that really needs to be present for this job to be done, but it's not like climate-based or location-based. Water elements are not key, for example, like being near a lake or being near an ocean. But I will give you a hint, water is definitely involved in the job. There's no animals. It's not for waste management.
Oh, good.
It could be done solo or often in a pair, and they're both doing the same job. It probably wouldn't take place in the woods, but it could take place near a highway. It can be dangerous. It's not electric. Both people are doing the same job, which I mentioned before. There's no vehicle, no digging, some training, no trains, and some special equipment.
Whoa.
So it's a lengthy
Boy,
recap.
what
Whoa.
in the world is this person doing?
Water is involved.
It is involved.
You know,
Wow.
You can do this, Dr. Doodle.
Is a hose of any kind involved?
I don't believe directly. They might use a hose. They might. But I don't actually think they use one typically. I guess to get the water. Maybe.
that's how I
So
get water.
does this involve transferring water in some way?
That's not really the main part of the job now.
It doesn't involve it though.
I don't think so. I mean, you're carrying the water when you're using it, but the job isn't.
So there
the
is
job
a
isn't about-
but there's a what I'm asking is there a transfer of water in this job where the water is moved in any way?
Yes, I guess. Yes, we'll say yes.
I mean, if I drink water, I'm
That's
moving
technically transferring it. So
it. I
yeah,
just moved
we'll go
it
with
down
that.
my body.
Does this involve taking water samples?
No, it does not.
Oh, that's a good guess.
All right, that is 10 strikes. So if anyone on the panel has a guess, please feel free to throw it out.
I'm thinking flood water maybe. They help
No?
clean up, but they said not waste management, but water is transferred. Water is carried. I mean, are they watering?
Can't ask any more questions.
I know,
Just
but
need
I'm
to throw
talking
out
to you.
some.
Oh, you're talking to me?
guesses.
I don't know the
Ooh,
answer.
I think Gardner.
Incorrect.
No, there's no woods. It could be by a highway.
Let's see.
All right, Orin,
Wash.
you have a guess.
Well, I'm going to just assume that they are a duo that runs an amazing water park.
Incorrect, but I love the
I want to go to that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Can you
It
check
is-
your
that is
card again?
not
Go to
it
the
at all.
water park.
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right, Dr. Doodle, do you have a guess?
I'm going to say water moving men.
No,
That's a good one. Is it the
Specific.
none of
Yeah.
those were right. The
Oh.
answer was window washer.
Ah, that was
window
my second
wash.
choice.
That was
Window
my.
washer.
I think I asked, is it a window washer right at the beginning?
You
Did
absolutely did not.
I? I was thinking that.
But then next time you should try to say it out loud because you would have had it. So that was right.
Highway.
Yeah,
So
what are you
window
doing on
washer
the
did
highway
stump
washing
them.
windows?
I would
What?
also like to say hello to a couple more viewers,
guess-
Chris and Push the Fisherman. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. Getting all tongue-tied.
Oh,
Welcome to our show. Before we move on to our second round, we are going to take a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Welcome.
Boys, not that kind of smack. A Kellogg Sugar Smack.
Oh, yeah! She means with honey on the outside, sugar on the inside, pops up way back and sweet. A taste that knocks you off your feet. Kellogg Sugar Snack. Yeah, a Kellogg Sugar Snack with the famous 1-2 crunch honey. Sugar. That kind of snack. Come on, let me have one. Sorry, but if I don't get my Kellogg Sugar Smacks, I get up on the wrong side of the bed. Me too. Kellogg Sugar Smacks come in snack pack, too. Yeah.
Well, hello, boy. Now, what do you say?
Let's make with the popcorn right away.
Too much trouble and bother, yes, indeed.
No, man, heat's all you need.
You need more than heat, boy, according to Hoyle. You need popcorn, salt, butter, and oil. And a frying pan, or to be completely proper, you ought to have a popper.
I dig it you ain't hip, old man, to easy pop popped in its own
You
pan.
mean easy pop popped in its own pan?
Now you're swinging, Daddy. Crazy man. Why don't you make it with me to the grocery shop? We'll both take a pan of this easy pop. The pop pop do the apple do bid the pop do art. Now, give it the heat bed. That's the wildest. Easy Pop's too much, the neatest, the mildest. We'll all have a gallon in just about a minute. Popcorn, salt, and oil, and everything in it.
What do you know? No muss, no fuss. There's Easy Pop popcorn for all of us.
Easy Pop, man, that's real popcorn.
Off into space. Man, that takes real teamwork. And here's a team of junior spacemen with an out-of-this-world breakfast that teams up V8 juice and Cheerios for flavor and energy.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our first round where the panelists were stumped by window washer, but there's more rounds to come, guys, so don't worry. Before we move on to round two, I would love to catch up with Durr.
Hey, Chip.
Hi, Durr. How are you?
I'm good.
It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you, too.
So what have you been up to? Tell me about the life of a young, hip person.
Oh, let's see. Video game. Oh, I went on another one of those like little, I don't know what you call them. You wander out into the desert and then you see things.
Oh yes, you had a hallucination, I believe.
There you go. Okay, so I went and saw Puppy the Turtle.
You saw Puppy the Turtle again?
Yes.
Oh my.
And we just hung out for a few hours. And
did Puppy give you any new revelations or ideas?
Sorta. Puppy just looked me dead in the eye and said, "Banana."
What? And what did that mean to you?
You know, I don't know. It could be the banana crisis, or maybe I should be eating more bananas, or maybe the world is cuckoo bananas. I don't know.
Could mean all of the above.
All of the above. Huh. Banana is such a fun word, and it repeats a little bit.
It does. It's true.
Isn't it crazy?
It's
just whoa.
And banana is the same frontwards as it is backwards.
That is not true.
No, wait, no, that's not the case
if
at
you
all.
hold a banana frontwards, backwards, it looks very similar.
Yeah, a banana physically is the same when you flip
that's
it.
what I meant.
Okay.
Very interesting about your vision quest.
Thank you. Wait,
That
what?
is fascinating.
That is a vision quest.
That was a
Vision Quest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
well,
know. I just went out in the desert.
Well, I'm also glad you were okay because you clearly got very dehydrated again.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw Puppy.
Probably.
Water is important.
It is important.
Especially
The
when you're a
doctor
window
would know.
washer.
I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
Well, perfect, because we're going to move on to round 2. And this one we're going to keep hidden from the audience so that you guys can play along. And we will be starting with Dur.
Yeah!
What is your first question, Dur?
You're gonna like this one. Is this job on the planet Earth?
It sure is.
Is this job not in STEM?
Not in STEM?
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah!
I believe so. And my judges will correct me if I'm wrong.
Woo, woo, woo! Does this job provide a service?
Yes, I would say it provides a service.
Is this a job where, I could run into this person doing this job?
I think you'd have to, there'd be a reason you were seeing this person. So I
Okay.
don't think you would just run into them now.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
All right. Orin.
All right.
Not a public job.
Also, to clarify the STEM situation, there are foundations of STEM in this job, but this job wouldn't necessarily be called a STEM job. But knowledge within the STEM field is necessary. So I was correct in saying it's not a STEM job, but there is some knowledge that you would need.
Gotcha. So it's not STEM, but it pretty much can be STEM also, is pretty much what we're saying.
STEM adjacent.
All right, Orin, I see the answer.
All
in you.
right.
Yes.
So it's a STEM job, is what we're saying. So let's go with that.
All right.
Let's see. So I wouldn't run into this person. So if I wanted to, let's see, use the services of someone doing this job, I would seek them out.
Yes.
Okay. And if I were to seek them out, would there be a problem?
Usually I'd say there's a problem when you go to see this person, yes.
Huh. I don't know if everyone else heard that plane that just flew over my head, but that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was a loud plane.
All right. So there's a problem. I seek this person out in a problem.
Almost always, yes.
Okay. Would you say that it's not a medical problem?
I would not say that.
Okay, well, it's been fun, man.
All right. Yes, so it is a medical
question.
Medical, eh?
Indeed.
Dude, you got this.
Does this job have to do with the mind?
With the mind?
Yes.
No.
It's with the body.
It does not have to do with the mind. All right.
It's with the body.
No mind.
Is this a doctor?
No, it is not a doctor. All right. Orin.
The person that does this job, though, would they be in a place around doctors?
Yes, they would.
Okay, all right. So they're close friends. Let's see. Whew. Does
believe
this
in you.
person see patients?
Yes, they do.
All right. Do they see multiple patients in a day?
Probably, yes.
Yeah. All right. Does this person do a very specific task in the medical field?
They do indeed.
Okay. Does this task have... Oh, wait, huh? No, Orin, no, that's not the question. All right. Does this task not have to do with taking pictures?
It does.
Oh, it does. I should have went with
so,
the... Orin, you
we're going to go back on over.
Taking pictures?
Oh, I have a, well, okay, yes, I'd like to clarify from my judges. They're technically not called pictures, but they are, I'd call them pictures of sorts.
All right.
Is this job a radiologist?
No, it is not. All right.
Does this job involve X-rays?
It does indeed.
Oh, yeah, now we're on to something.
Is this an X-ray technician?
It is an X-ray
All
technician.
right.
Well done,
Yeah!
Dr.
Yeet!
Well,
Did it!
Indeed.
Yeet!
Also, I'd like to congratulate KVS in the audience who was also able to guess it.
Oh, nice
You and me,
job,
KB?
Yes.
S.
I'm glad I could help you
KBS.
get that.
Good job.
Oh, also, it looks like they're actually called technologists. Is that true, judges? And that's okay. I still gave it to you because I also thought it was X-ray technician.
X-ray
but yeah.
Technologist.
Yeah, it's a technologist.
That was actually what I meant to say.
That sounds like a different job.
It does, but I
technologist
guess
and a
technician is actually just an outdated a word for
Right.
technologist, which to me sounds like a fake word.
Technologist.
Yeah.
So,
It's a job and a religion.
that
Wait,
makes
no,
sense.
what?
Technologist.
Like technologism.
Technology, yes, okay, I get that.
Boy.
Before we move on to round 3, I would love to catch up with our newest panel member, Dr. Doodle. Hello, Dr. Doodle.
Hello.
So, I'd love to start with a question that a lot of doctors have had trouble answering.
Yes.
What kind of doctor are you?
Well, if you remember, I am a doctor. I do a little doctor of this, a little of that, a lot of different
A
doctors.
lot of different doctor things.
Yes,
I
basically a doctor of all trades is what they call
So,
it.
still having trouble answering that one, I see.
No. I've definitely just covered all the territories.
Okay.
So if you look at my name, could you look at it?
We see it.
Dr. Doodle.
So you are a doctor,
Sums
is what
it
you're
up.
telling me.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Doctor.
when you're not doctoring, do you have a favorite hobby?
No, I usually don't. I don't leave the hospital. Actually, this is the first time I've been out of the hospital, I'd say, in at least 11 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
I have not. I eat, drink, sleep. I barely sleep. I work there. So
Well,
I'm just a doctor all the time.
I'm very happy you were able to
No
pull yourself
hobbies.
away.
Yes. This is for a good cause.
Is?
For a very special patient of mine, Filbert. So, Filbert, if you're watching, this is for you, kid.
You know that there's no prize money on the show, right?
What?
There's no prize money.
Filbert, I'm sorry.
I
We're gonna have
so
to
sorry
find
that you
another. We're
promised
gonna have
that
to find
child
another way to
something.
get that kidney.
Whoa.
Sorry, kid.
I don't know why you promised that to Filbert.
Them's the breaks.
Okay.
Well, Chip's a ghost. She might be able to find you a kidney.
I don't think that's how that works. To be fair, I've never tried, but
But like, if someone became a ghost, theoretically,
Could a ghost become a kidney?
no.
No, that's
Like-
not
Guarantee that one.
I mean, but just while you're ghosting around, you could just pop in and see if anyone's got an extra kidney you could borrow.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah,
but,
I think it is how it works, but
Oh, you need that
to
kidney.
each
but
his
like, have we tried it?
own. Yeah.
To be fair, I have not tried it, but
Boom.
while there aren't really any ghost
Boom.
laws, I feel that would violate some sort of basic code of anything.
I believe
Yeah.
that technologists believe in the kidney theory, but I could be wrong.
well, you know
Chat, let me know.
what? The judges say they just looked it up and they don't. So
Oh, wow.
they don't
Wow,
believe in
that
that at
was
all.
That was a quick search.
Yeah, the judges are on it.
They're really
so,
fast.
I have a lot to ponder here in terms of basic codes of ethics. But
Yeah, don't forget
we're
to
going
grab a
move on
kidney,
to round
though.
3, and we're going to keep this one hidden as well so that you guys can play along. And we will start with Orin McGathy.
All right. Let's do this.
Take it away, Orin.
I'm over here. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. A little closer. All right, now we got me. Okay, that was for my headshot later. All right. So let's see. I think we'll start with the old standard. This job is a trucker.
What?
Yeah.
That's the old standard?
Yep.
Really old.
Yeah.
No, the job
Oh.
is not a trucker.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna
Standards fail sometimes.
head on over to Dr. Doodle.
This job is not Bilbo Baggins.
Correct.
Good.
It is not the fictional character from the beloved book
Fictional.
and movie series.
Fictional. You hear that, guys?
I
Yeah.
don't know anything about Bilbo Baggins.
All right, go ahead,
Oh,
Doodle.
sorry. Focus. Is this job in the arts?
It is not in the arts, no.
Okay.
All right. Durr, take it away. Get them back on track.
Is this job a salary job?
I believe yes, it is salary.
Woo!
Nice.
Got one in the bag.
We got it. Now we just need the job.
Take a guess.
Is this job hiring? I cracked myself up.
That's important.
Yeah. Does someone have to go to special school to get this job?
You do have to complete a training program, so I'll say yes.
Awesome. It's a special school, right?
It's not a formal education, but it is a training program. you have to attend.
Right. Special. Okay. Is this job indoors?
Typically it is indoors, although it could be done outdoors.
Cool.
So we'll let you continue.
Cool. Does this job need, like, special technology?
No, it does not.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Warmed it up
sure
for you.
about that trucker thing, but
I feel you should probably move away from these so-called old standards. 'cause
Yeah,
they're
I
not
guess we'll move on to the new standards.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, we'll try that out. So, this job can be indoors or outdoors?
Yes.
essentially? All right. Is this a solo job? You do this by yourself?
Typically, yes, you are performing the job solo.
All right. You do not need a uniform for this job?
There is a specific type of clothing it's probably best that you wear,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't necessarily call it a uniform.
All right.
So I'm going to say no to the uniform.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I said you do not need a uniform.
Oh, you said do not need?
Yeah.
Oh, the double negatives, they
Yeah,
always get
sneak
me.
'em in there
Carry
every
on.
once in a
They
while.
snuck it in there, Orin.
That's the new standard.
I make sure that the strike gets you.
More and more of Ansel is just popping out of you. Go on.
Oh, gross. All right.
That's
so
how. That does
where?
gross.
I can treat that.
We'll talk later about that. I don't want to think about it. All right. So let's see. They do have some special clothing. You wouldn't necessarily call it a uniform, but
No, there's no really
it's,
requirements for what to wear, but I feel that most that perform this job prefer to wear a certain type of clothing just for comfortableness.
Plaid.
Say plaid?
Plaid.
It's not your turn, but
Plaid.
So this job does not involve the water.
it does not involve the water, no.
Okay, good. So they're not swimming. You don't need no swimsuit for this job. Let's see. Would you consider this job a physical job?
I would indeed.
Okay. All right. Can be inside or outside? All right. Let's say primarily, since it could be inside or outside. Primarily, it's outside.
No,
Okay. Well, see you later.
it is not. All right, Dr. Doodle.
So you said this job is not outside.
I don't know how to answer the way you phrased it, but I'll clarify. It can be indoors or outdoors. I believe it would primarily lean towards the indoors over outdoors.
Interesting. So does this job involve paint of any kind?
No, it does not. All right. Durr,
Yeah. Oh, right, me.
your turn.
Right. Cool. I was paying attention.
I
wasn't.
sure you were.
Yeah, I was.
I believe you.
I promise.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
That's it. That means
No.
okay.
That means something.
Yes.
That means you were
It
lying,
does.
but all right.
Right. What? No.
Carry on,
Yes.
Durr.
Moving on. Does this job? Ooh, but he works solo. They work solo, and they have to wear special. Well, they don't have to wear special clothes. They can wear their own clothes, I guess.
They can wear their own
Comfortable
clothes, but I feel they typically would prefer to wear a certain type of clothing to better perform their job.
Is this job dangerous?
No, it is not dangerous.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, let's see here. All right. Wait, where are we going here? All right, I'm with you. Let's go, camera buddy. All right, here we go. So let's see. Would you consider this job a workout?
I would say yes.
Yeah. Would you consider this job a instructional job?
I would consider it an instructional job,
yeah.
yes.
So, when doing this job, are you working out?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And you're teaching others about working out too?
Indeed you are.
Oh, I bet you are. All right.
Truck driver.
Yeah, I think we got this. Oh no, it's not truck driver. I tried that. All right, let's see. All right, so what kind of working out? Well, oh boy.
No water.
No water.
No, that's different.
I know. I got a couple things in my head. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. This job has nothing to do with cycling.
It does not have anything to do with cycling,
All
yes.
right. Are you a personal trainer?
I'm not a personal trainer, no.
Okay. All right.
All right, 7 strikes, and we're going over to Dr. Doodle.
Wait, you personally are not a personal
The job is not personal trainer.
Oh, okay.
Good clarification there.
Well, wow. So this job does involve exercise.
It is, yes.
It doesn't involve the cycling, and you're not a personal trainer.
Indeed.
But are you a yoga instructor?
I am a yoga instructor, yes. Well, not me personally, but that's the job.
Yeah,
You got it!
Wait,
Well
that
done.
was it.
Wait.
You got it!
You
Yoga instructor / truck driver. That's the.
Incorrect. The answer is
Wait.
yoga instructor. Stick with what you got.
Okay, yeah. Go backwards.
Well done. And
was
also,
good.
congratulations again to KBS,
got
who was
it.
able to guess the job.
KBS!
On a roll.
Fine.
KBS needs to be on this panel.
Well done, guys.
Or
We're really
she, I
pulling
don't
together
know.
for these last few rounds.
Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Oh,
That was
you're very
great.
welcome. And before we move on to our last round, we're going to take another word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
I never heard of a truck
What
driving
a
yoga
treat!
instructor.
A
That's
flavorful
not-
glass full of refreshing V8 juice and Cheerios with power protein, plus vitamin B1 for Go Power. And now, here's a special out-of-this-world free offer. This Moon Rocket Kit, both a toy and an exciting game. First, blast off. It separates in midair and lands 2 spacemen on a moon map. You get this wonderful game only through this free offer. Send your name and address and 1 V8 label plus 1 box top from these specially marked packages of Cheerios, Kix, or Frostios to Moon Rocket Kit, Mount Vernon 10, New York. Get Campbell's V8 cocktail vegetable juice with any one of these Big G cereals.
What's up, Doc?
I'm telling the boys and girls about new pre-sweetened Kool-Aid.
Pre-sweetened Kool-Aid? Oh, let me at it.
Scram wabbit. New pre-sweetened Kool-Aid tastes great. It's easier to make, too. There's no sugar to add. Beat it, you crazy wabbit. Pre-sweetened Kool-Aid is sweetened without sugar. Mothers like that.
So do I, Doc.
Scram wabbit. Now, as I was saying. Hey, wabbit, you got your nerve. Oops, pardon me.
Thanks, Doc. Pre-sweetened Kool-Aid is terrific. This package makes 2 quarts quick as a bunny. Bugs Bunny, that is. And now there are 2 kinds. Famous original Kool-Aid and try new pre-sweetened Kool-Aid. It's already sweetened without sugar. There's no sugar to add.
Welcome back to You Do What? We just wrapped up our 3rd round where the panelists were able to guess yoga instructor. Well done, panelists. And before we move on to our final round, I am going to catch up with Orin McGathy.
Orin, wake up.
Orin?
Orin.
He's narcoleptic.
Oh.
Orin, are you narcoleptic?
No, I just was really tired.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I've been thinking over here all day.
Takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Wow, well, what a start. Hi, Orin.
Ah, Chip, it's great to finally get a chance to talk to you.
It is so great. I know the last time you were on, it was a crazy time. I didn't have any chance to catch up with you.
I know.
So please tell me some stuff about yourself. First of all, are you Ansel's older brother or younger brother?
Oh, yes, I am both of those. And
what?
I am also the... What? Hey, it's my turn to talk here.
Are you younger or older?
Yup.
He said both. Let it stand.
Orin, that's me.
That is
I've
you.
always kind of led the pack when it comes to the McGathys, so Ansel tries to keep up with all my jobs and all the different life I live. And he's doing a great job. Me and Ansel, we get along real well, mayors of our own towns. And
you're a mayor as well?
Oh, yeah, of course, of Orin Township.
Where is Orin Township?
Well, it's right next to Ansel Township, of course.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
I mean, where else would you put them? Of course, that's where they're going to be.
They're brothers.
And then, we're brother townships, yeah.
What else do you do, Orin?
Oh, you name it, I do it. So I have a wooden comb factory in Orin Township. Well, where we make wooden combs and we sell them.
Sure.
We use those at the hospital.
Well, I use them all the time to comb what's left up there. But, yeah, we make our wooden combs and we send them all around the world to people who need to, comb their various parts.
Wow.
Do you also... Are you also a doctor?
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, but I don't do that too much.
What?
I mean, I'm just a normal doctor, not like Dr. Doodle, doctor of everything, but, I just doctor.
Oh, that's kind of what I do.
Oh, well, great. Well, we should doctor together.
We should work together. We should collaborate.
That'd be good.
Maybe wooden combs.
I would like to directly address the audience real fast. To Bearcat Girl, I also thought he was the stable one of the two, and now I'm not sure. So.
Oh, well, I mean, we're all pretty stable. There's a lot of us out here.
And
there's Orin and Ansel and Pete. Oh,
you have a third brother named Pete?
Oh, we have lots of brothers. Pete's just one of them. He's probably my favorite brother because he has a pizza shop, and he lets us eat his pizza for free.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah. I bring him a comb. He gives me a slice.
So, Orin, do you have a favorite job that you have right now?
Oh, well, my favorite job is probably loving everybody. That's one of my best jobs.
That's adorable, but it's not a job.
That is a good job.
So I have my own, public access TV show where I go on, and I have a little, imaginary town back there, and I talk to the king every once in a while, and we talk to all the kids. And
So you're talking about Mr. Rogers' neighborhood?
Who?
Mr. Rogers?
Well, that's funny. No, I mean, it's just Orin's neighborhood, but I mean, this Mr. Rogers guy sounds interesting.
He's kind of a well-beloved, worldwide known
Well, we don't even know his first name. How good could he be?
Okay.
I mean, he's just a mister. That sounds creepy to me.
Yeah.
Everyone knows me as Orin.
Okay. Well, I'll have to dive deeper
secret.
into this show to see how close you are to copyright infringement.
Oh,
so
boy.
we'll have to
Well,
see.
all right.
We'll have to see. And also, the judges would like to say we do know Mr. Rogers' first name. It's Fred. So.
Oh, Fred, that's a good name.
It is a good
He
name.
should have put that on the title of his show. It's a good name.
I can't answer that because the show is no longer on the air. But
Okay.
you know what? This was about as frustrating as I assumed it would be.
Well,
So
that's
I'm glad
good.
we got to catch up.
And
And we're going to move on to our final round, and we will be starting with Dr. Doodle.
Okay, great. And I might add that frustration is good for the body.
Oh,
actually.
well, that's a relief because I experience it a lot. So.
Good.
And also, I don't really have a body, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, now that's strange.
I am a ghost, so that's why.
Oh.
Did you not know that I was a ghost?
Ghost?
I'm a friendly ghost, I promise. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, she's been a ghost all this time.
This whole
Dr.
time,
Doodle.
I've been a ghost.
This isn't me.
And you can't touch people or
Breathe through
anything
it,
like
Doodle.
that.
Breathe through it.
Haley Joel Smith.
Oh, that guy cannot see ghosts. Let me tell you, I tried to say hi to him. Did not work.
Yeah, he's kinda
Really?
old now.
Oh yeah, he cannot. That was fully acting in that movie.
Do you think it was more of a fame thing? I don't want to say hi to ghosts anymore.
Honestly, that maybe he's just tuning me out after all these
Maybe.
years. I didn't ask, so
After the 100th convention.
I
you're
can't
just
even imagine.
It's just like once you get famous, you don't need to talk to your friends anymore. He's
Right.
one of those kind of guys.
Maybe.
You know?
I don't know. I don't want to judge Haley Joel Osment. I don't know him personally, but he did not
Oh, I
acknowledge
know
my
him. He
presence,
buys
let
my
me tell you.
combs all the time. He's kind of
Yeah,
a
he
jerk.
is a...
He is?
I've heard he's into the woodwork.
That seems so sweet.
Well, he was small then.
I think it's time we got back to the game.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
should
see.
probably-
Dr. Doodle, what is your first question?
Okay. And just really quickly, I do want to say, Filbert, 2 more right questions, and we're going to have that kidney.
We got it.
You got to stop promising Filbert that kidney. That's
We'll
not
find
true.
one.
Oh.
I'm a little worried where he's gonna find the kidney.
I mean, there's a 7.
Should I be worried?
I would be.
I'm just gonna sit over here a little bit further.
Okay.
Just a little further
alright.
down there.
Let's focus. Let's doctor this round. So, is this not in the arts?
It is not in the arts, correct?
Got it.
Does this job take place on Earth?
It does take place on Earth, yes.
Got that one from Ansel.
Well done.
Been watching the show, so.
Does this job involve a college degree?
I'm going to double check my notes. They do prefer that you have a college degree, yes.
Oh, they prefer it.
Is this job a service of some kind?
You do provide a service, yes.
Is this service provided to a individual versus a household?
No, it is not provided to an individual.
So household.
I'm not going to clarify. It is not an individual. All right. Over to Durr. Also, Dr. Doodle, the judges would like me to let you know that the American Medical Association does watch this show, so there's a chance we can get that kidney.
Great.
Really?
No, it means that they're watching you and you might not be a doctor soon. Go on. Carry on.
Okay. Let's see. Is this job legal?
It is definitely legal, yes.
Okay, good start.
We're
Good
not
start.
going to promote any illegal jobs on here.
Well, you never know. Like,
unless we're misinformed, you can assume they're all legal.
Well, I mean, like, it depends on where it is, right? Like, the law.
That's
Anyway, we're not going to talk about my after-school jobs.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
Let's see. Is this job do you need a computer to do this job?
No, you do not.
No.
All right.
Wow.
Over to
That's a little
Orin.
surprising, actually.
She did
this
say
day
they
and age.
prefer a college degree, which I assume that means you don't have to have one.
You do not.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah, the bachelor's is not mandatory for, I believe, the majority of locations, but it is preferred that you have one.
Bachelor.
Majority of locations. Well, that was a little tip she just gave out. I wonder what that's about. Ooh, boy. All right. Would you consider this an odd job?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh boy. That was an interesting noise you made, Chip. I don't know what to make of that.
The judges agree that's a subjective question, so it's just hard to answer.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I don't consider this an odd job, no.
Okay, well then I guess we're done here.
So that's a strike.
No. Did you ask, would you not consider this?
No, I didn't.
There's doubles.
Triple negatives.
Triple negatives.
Again, it's just subjective, so I'm not sure what it's adding to this.
Is this, so you don't, she doesn't think it's an odd job?
No, I wouldn't call this an odd job.
Okay. Does this job involve serving a group of people?
You are in a sense serving a group of people, yes, but not directly.
So are you managing the serving of a
No, you're not managing anything.
What?
You're not a manager.
Not a manager.
All right.
Does this job work primarily with humans?
No, actually.
Oh, that was.
Matrix.
All
Nailed it.
right.
That was a good no, though.
Orin.
That was a great.
Like,
no.
that was a good no.
All right.
Yeah,
Led
that was
us
a
to
no.
a good
That's
good space.
You're good.
So
You're good.
this
thank
job
you.
does not work with insects.
Correct.
All right. This job does not work with inanimate objects.
They probably do, but that's not the primary thing they're
That is a
working with.
weird
But they do
question.
use inanimate objects.
Well, right, but they're okay.
We're
So
using the objects
the
on.
focus of their job is not inanimate.
I would say yes.
All right.
Correct.
I don't even know what I just asked there. So
But I think you were right. I see
It's
where you're going
not
for.
inanimate. So they're not Wait, they're not alive.
No, they are.
Yeah, they are alive.
They are
yeah,
alive.
that's what it is. So, are they working with an animal?
Yes, they are.
All right. Does this animal have 4 legs?
Not necessarily. It might.
What?
Why would
Did you remove legs?
No.
they couldn't have 3?
Judges, would we call that a yes or a no? Because
is
it
that a
could
yes or no?
have 4 legs.
Generally, do they have 4 legs?
No,
I mean, this
there's
seems
no.
like a yes
I think we're gonna have to say no because
no.
there's no specification on number of legs.
What in
For the animal they
world
work
kind
with.
of animal doesn't have a specification on number of legs?
Maybe it's not a specific animal.
Are they a veterinarian?
They are not a veterinarian. No.
Oh, that was cool.
All right.
Do they sometimes work with vets?
I believe yes, and they do sometimes have to provide primary care.
All right.
Do they work in a vet office?
No, they do not.
Ooh, exciting.
Can we confirm?
Wait, how many strikes do we have?
You are at 8 strikes.
Oh
we
boy,
confer?
yeah, we
Yes,
should.
you
know what
guys
it
can
is, though.
confer.
I know what it is.
So the panel
Hold on, we
members
can
are
confer.
going to
We're gonna
confer. They're
confer
very
here.
excited. And I'll have a chat with the audience. And as always, if you guys have any questions for me or for the panelists, please feel free to send them my way. So, it's good to finally get to know Orin and know that Ansel might be the more normal one in the family because he did tell me that he was both the older and the younger brother of Ansel. And that doesn't make sense. So, we'll see. I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant he was younger than Pete, but I didn't know about Pete at that point. So I'm trying to puzzle that one out. And again, thank you. And I don't want to say anything bad about Haley Joel Osment. I don't know him personally. I just know that he did not acknowledge me when I saw him, when I haunted him in the Starbucks. He did not acknowledge me. I was very excited to meet someone who was known for seeing ghosts, and I was not acknowledged. Whether or not he was ignoring me, I can't tell. He was on his phone. Oh goodness, some ghost that came out of there. I was on his phone. He might have just been distracted. I don't know. But again, if Haley Joel Osment, if you're listening, I was not trying to insult you. So that's why I want to make that clear. Because celebrities, they're just like people, as far as I can tell. So, and I think it's time we got back to our panelists. All right, panel. I believe we were on Orin.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, Orin.
We got this.
I believe in you.
All right, so this person, they aid in an animal's well-being in some way.
Yes.
All right. Is food involved in this job?
Yes, it is.
All right. Would you say nutrition is involved in this job?
They do have to keep nutrition in mind, yes.
Oh, interesting. Nutrition is not in the name, though.
Yes, correct.
Oh, boy. All right. The food is involved. And this job works with a range of animals.
Indeed.
All right, a wide range of animals. Food is involved. Oh, boy. This person does not train animals.
Judges, I don't actually know if that is part of the job. Are they sometimes trained? Yes, no training is involved that we know
All
of.
right.
No, that he's
Wait,
got
what?
the yeah.
Oh, he said
back.
not training,
Go
so
back.
we are staying with Orin.
Camera boy.
But thank you, cameraman. I appreciate that
Camera
you're on.
boy.
Camera boy hates me.
No, I don't think so, Orin. I think they're
I
just...
think he's right.
Well,
Oh,
it's
Orin.
okay. All right. Wait, where are we? Oh, okay.
No one's out to
All
get you.
Camera boy.
Oh, now the camera's just messing with you. All right.
All right, I can do it like this.
Oh, no, I think we're back. Okay.
No, that's good.
All right, here we go. Let's see. They deal with food and animals. The relation of food to animals has to do with feeding the animals.
Yes, correct.
And they don't work in a vet.
I can hear your thoughts.
Do they primarily work outdoors?
I believe they work indoors and outdoors.
You already asked this question, didn't you?
No, we did not actually.
Whoa, it's usually like our first thing.
Did you say, you said it was, did you ask if it was primarily
outdoors.
Yes, it is probably primarily outdoors, we believe.
Okay. All right. I'm really stumped here. Boy, oh boy. He's
Looking for
playing.
the answers in the
I'm looking
ceiling.
at these. Yeah, I'm looking for the answers. Let me think here. So, what are you doing with food?
It's primarily outdoors.
Primarily outdoors.
You're so
Training's
close.
not involved.
So close.
I feel. Did anybody in the audience get this already?
I'm not sure if the
Okay.
if the audience
If
has
so-
any questions that might help the panelists, or if there's if there's an answer. And then also, yes, the judges would like to remind me there is a pattern to these answers.
Oh no, another one of these.
If you'll remember the answers in order, there is a pattern that you'll notice.
Uh-oh.
All right, what was the first answer? The first one was trucker, and then
Nope.
the next one was
Yeah, it was a trucker. Yeah, it was a trucker.
No, it was really
it was
not.
a yoga trucker.
Nope.
That's right. Yoga.
Yeah, yoga was
yoga
one.
was the
Yoga,
third one.
Yoga bear.
Are you saying
No,
yogurt?
all right, really. What were they? We had yoga.
Yoga was the
instructor
third one.
as 3.
Yes.
First one.
What? You really
Animal
confused me.
dentist?
The first
that
one
the
was
first
window
it
washer.
wasn't.
I'll give you that one. The first one was window washer.
Oh, that's
Window
right.
washer.
W.
And what was the second one?
Second one.
Oh, I know what it is. It's with a T then.
Nope.
No, what was the second answer?
Can I buy a vowel?
The second answer, you can get there.
The second.
This pattern was supposed to help them.
Just tell us the names.
No, if you can remember it.
It was so trucker was not one of them.
No.
Trucker was all of them.
Yoga instructor
Was the third.
window washer.
What was the second one?
Second one was jet.
The second one was X-ray technician.
Oh, we got
Okay.
W, X, Y. All right, so this one, do they?
Z.
Oh boy, we got
Zookeeper.
a
Zen.
Z. Yeah, hold on. Are they involved in the zoo?
They are indeed.
Are they a zookeeper?
They are a zoo.
You
Oh,
did
we
it!
got it.
We did it!
Well done,
Thanks
guys.
for the hint, judges.
You're very welcome.
champions, my
You know, I was hoping
friend.
they'd keep the answers in mind so they could find that pattern on their own, but I'm
forgot
happy that I was
about
able
the
to.
patterns, and I know there's like a Da Vinci Code thing going on with the judges. They
Yeah,
like to send me
yeah.
That's just not, no, there's no Da Vinci
definitely
Code
cryptic.
thing.
Who are the judges?
I mean,
are
they're
they like
probably-
ephemeral?
No,
like,
are
they're
they?
truckers.
The judges are a team of experts who would prefer to remain
Camera boy.
nameless, and I
Camera
want to
boy.
respect their
Whoa.
privacy.
Camera boy, zoom in on me real quick.
No, wait, don't do that. He's a trucker.
Are they Illuminati?
We got that kidney. We did it.
I know.
Thank
We
you.
did not get the kidney. No one got a
Filbert,
kidney.
We got it.
Stop
You're safe.
promising Filbert the kidney.
Filbert,
You can
live.
rest now.
Oh
You're
my.
safe.
Well, congratulations to Star Killer as well, who was able to get the answer in the audience.
Oh, good job, Scott.
Thanks,
Good
camera
job.
boy.
And that's
And
going to
Star
be
Killer.
our
I think I
show.
got killed
So thank you so much to our panelists for playing, and please stick around because we are going to raid Bonsai's channel
Thank you,
after
camera
this.
boy.
And now I'd like to say goodbye to some of our viewers. Bearcat Girl, Star Killer, KVS, Chris, and Push the Fisherman. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, I'm your host, Chip Buttons. I'm probably already haunting you, and I'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Great job, panel.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry that I had...